Before we dive into this powerful message today, I want you to take a moment to just smile. Yes, smile. No matter what's going on, no matter how your day has been, take a deep breath and let a little bit of joy sneak into your heart. You deserve that. Sometimes life gets heavy, right? We get caught up in the hustle, the struggles, the doubts. But today, let's put all that aside for a minute. Today is about reconnecting with yourself, about honoring your journey, about speaking love and truth back into your own soul. So wherever you are, whether you're standing, sitting, or lying down, just let that smile grow a little bigger. Let your spirit feel a bit lighter because today you're going to hear something that your soul needs. And I promise you it's going to feel good. Now take one more deep breath, let that positivity sink in, and get ready to tap into something truly beautiful. Let's go spirit vibes. Tick guiding chosen ones to their truth. Have you ever stopped to think about the power of writing a letter to yourself? Have you ever considered the impact of putting your thoughts, your dreams, your fears, your truths onto paper as if you were speaking directly to your own soul today? I am inviting you to take a journey, not just any journey, but a journey inward, a journey to connect with the deepest part of yourself, a journey to speak to the spirit within you, because life is spiritual. Life is more than what you see, more than what you hear, more than what you experience on the surface. Life is the manifestation of your thoughts, your words, your intentions. And one of the most profound ways to understand your life, to realign with your soul, is to write a letter to yourself, not just any letter, but a letter that feels like you are talking to your spirit as if you were writing an application for the most important role of your life, the role of becoming your truest self. Think about it. How often do you sit down and truly speak to yourself, not just in fleeting thoughts, not just in passing moments, but with intention, with purpose, with passion? How often do you declare your dreams to yourself? How often do you confess your fears? How often do you remind your spirit of the warrior that lives within you? This is not just writing. This is a sacred ritual. This is an act of self-acknowledgement, self-respect, self-love. When you write a letter to yourself, you are not just using words. You are invoking ancient wisdom. You are accessing the deeper layers of your being. You are speaking directly to the part of you that knows the truth, that holds the answers, that has never been broken or lost or confused. You are writing to the soul that remembers your purpose, the spirit that never gave up the light, that never dimmed. This is not just writing. This is creating your reality. This is shaping your future. This is reminding yourself of your own power. Life is spiritual, and when you write to yourself, you are not just speaking to the present version of you. You are speaking to your past self that needed healing. You are speaking to your future self that needs guidance. You are speaking to your soul that needs reassurance. This is not a practice to take lightly. This is not a task to rush through. This is a moment to be fully present, to let your words flow like ancient rivers, to let your thoughts pour out like sacred songs. You have a story to tell, not just to the world, but to yourself. You have a truth to reveal, not just to others, but to your own heart. You have a message to deliver, not just to those around you, but to the spirit that lives within you. Writing a letter to yourself is more than just putting pen to paper. It is an act of courage. It is an act of love. It is an act of accountability. It is the moment where you look at yourself without judgment, without fear, without shame. And you say, I see you, I hear you, I honor you. Think of it as writing an application to the universe, as if you were applying for the role of your highest self. How would you introduce yourself? What would you say about your journey? What dreams would you boldly declare? What struggles would you finally release? Write to yourself like you are addressing the most important person in your life, because you are the one who carries your dreams. You are the one who endures your pain. You are the one who fights your battles. You are the one who deserves your own love, your own respect, your own forgiveness. When you write that letter, do not hold back. Do not censor your truth. Do not water down your passion. Let it be raw. Let it be real. Let it be revolutionary, because that letter is not just for the you of today. It is for the you of tomorrow. It is for the you of next year. It is for the you that may lose faith at some point and need to be reminded of your own strength. Write it as if your spirit was guiding your hand, as if your ancestors were whispering wisdom into your ears, as if the universe itself was flowing through your words. Because it is when you write to yourself, you are channeling divine guidance. You are aligning with your purpose. You are speaking life into your own existence. Think about the power of that, to take a moment and say, I believe in you, to take a moment and say, I forgive you, to take a moment and say, I love you. Life is spiritual, and the words you write hold power. They carry weight. They shape reality. When you declare, I am strong, your spirit believes it. When you declare, I am healing, your soul feels it. When you declare, I am unstoppable, the universe aligns with that frequency. Do not underestimate the power of speaking to yourself like you would to a beloved friend, like you would to a cherished guide, like you would to a divine force within you. Do not shy away from the truth of your journey. Yes, you have faced pain. Yes, you have felt fear. Yes, you have been misunderstood, but you are still here, stronger than ever, wiser than before, braver than you were yesterday. Tell your spirit how proud you are of your growth. Tell your soul how grateful you are for its resilience. Tell your heart that it is safe to feel, that it is safe to love, that it is safe to heal. And when you finish that letter, do not just put it away. Read it aloud. Let your ears hear your own words. Let your heart feel your own love. Let your spirit resonate with your own power. And every time you feel doubt creeping in, every time you feel fear taking over, every time you feel like giving up, take out that letter and read it again. Let it remind you of your strength. Let it reconnect you to your purpose. Let it realign you with your own truth. Writing to yourself is a spiritual practice. It is not just an exercise, it is a declaration that you are worthy of being heard, that your story matters, that your dreams are valid. It is a commitment to honor yourself, to respect your own journey, to love yourself fiercely. So today, take the time, sit with yourself, be honest, be bold, be fearless. Write that letter as if it were the most important message you will ever send to yourself, because in many ways it is. And when you are done, seal it with intention, knowing that you have just taken a powerful step in your journey towards self-love and self-empowerment. You have just declared to the universe that you are ready to step into your full power. Writing a letter to yourself is not just about words on a page. It is about making a sacred connection with the soul within it. Is about giving yourself permission to feel, to release, to transform. Imagine for a moment that your spirit is sitting right in front of you. How would you speak to it? What truths would you reveal? What questions would you ask? What promises would you make to yourself? This is not just self-reflection. This is a declaration to the universe that you are ready to own your story. You are ready to heal your past. You are ready to claim your future. You are speaking to your higher self, the version of you that already knows the way, the version of you that has overcome the challenges. That version is whispering back to you, reminding you of your own strength, telling you to trust the process, urging you not to give up writing to yourself is an ancient practice. The shamans did it, the sages did it, the prophets did it. They knew that the power of written words could bridge the gap between the conscious mind and the soul. They understood that when you write from your spirit, you open portals to wisdom, you invite healing, you align with your destiny. Think about the ancient scrolls left behind by wise ones. They didn't just write to record events. They wrote to pass on the truth, to remind the next generations that life is not just survival. It is a quest for understanding, for enlightenment, for connection with the divine. When you write to yourself, you are leaving a message, not just for today, but for the future. You are creating a map for your own growth. You are setting intentions that will guide you when life gets confusing or overwhelming. You are reminding yourself of your dreams so they do not get lost in the noise of the world. You are telling your spirit that you are willing to listen, willing to learn, willing to evolve. Do not hold back in your writing. Do not write just to sound good. Write to sound real. Write to pour out what has been trapped inside you. Write to release the guilt, the sadness, the frustration. Write to honor the parts of you that have been silenced. Let it flow as if your soul was speaking through your hand, like the scribes of ancient civilizations who recorded the sacred truths of their people. Let your words carry the same power. Let them be a testimony to your resilience, to your strength, to your purpose, because life is spiritual and your words are not just ink on paper. They are spells of manifestation. They are keys to unlocking the parts of you that you have forgotten. They are declarations that say, I am here. I am powerful. I am becoming more. Every day, think of it this way. When you write a letter to yourself, you are creating an energetic contract. You are telling the universe that you are committed to your own growth, that you are willing to confront your fears, that you are open to receiving guidance from your higher self. This is not just a practice, it is a ritual of self-empowerment. It is a prayer written with your own hand. It is an invocation that calls forth the strength you need, the wisdom you seek, the love you desire. Do not write just to revisit your pain. Write to release it. Do not write just to remember your struggles. Write to honor your victories. Do not write just to criticize yourself. Write to appreciate how far you have come. You deserve to give yourself credit. You deserve to speak kindly to yourself. You deserve to write a love letter to your soul because for too long, you have been hard on yourself for too long. You have carried burdens that were never yours for too long. You have doubted your own power. Let this letter be different. Let it be the one that frees you from old patterns. Let it be the one that forgives your mistakes. Let it be the one that acknowledges your worth. And when you write, do not just focus on the hardships. Speak to your spirit about the dreams you still hold in your heart. Speak about the visions that keep you moving forward. Speak about the aspirations that ignite your passion. Remind yourself that you are not too late. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be to receive the lessons that will prepare you for your next step. Write with faith. Write with conviction. Write with the knowing that your words are powerful, that they are crafting your reality, that they are summoning your blessings. Sometimes we forget that we are creators. We get so caught up in the challenges that we forget we have the power to speak life into our own situations. When you write a letter to yourself, remind your spirit that you are the architect of your own destiny. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the master of your own fate. You are the one who decides what your story will become. Tell yourself that it's okay to make mistakes, that it's okay to have been wrong, that it's okay to not. have it all figured out yet, because in the process of becoming your best self, you will stumble, you will doubt, you will question your path, and that's part of the journey. That's how you grow. That's how you evolve. Think of your letter as a mirror, reflecting not just who you are now, but who you are becoming. Let it reveal your fears, but also your courage. Let it expose your doubts, but also your faith. Let it capture your struggles, but also your triumphs. Because life is not just the easy moments, it's the challenges that shape your character. It's the dark nights that make the morning light more beautiful. It's the brokenness that teaches you how to rebuild yourself stronger when you sit down to write. Let your soul speak. Let it tell you what you need to hear. Maybe it will say you are doing better than you think. Maybe it will say you need to forgive yourself. Maybe it will remind you that you have always been enough. Let this be your moment of truth, your moment of connection, your moment of awakening. Do not rush it. Do not second guess it. Do not write for anyone else right, because your spirit deserves to be heard right, because your soul needs your own words of encouragement. And when you are done, read it out loud. Let your spirit hear it. Let your ears receive it. Let your heart absorb it, because these words are not just yours. They are the whispers of your higher self calling you to rise above, calling you to embrace your potential, calling you to trust your own journey. Writing to yourself is a spiritual practice. It is a way to check in with your soul, to honor your progress, to encourage your growth. It is more than just a letter. It is a declaration of who you are and who you are becoming. When life gets hard, go back to your letter when doubt creeps in. Go back to your letter when you feel lost. Go back to your letter and remember that the person who wrote those words is still within you. Resilient, brave, wise spirit, vibes tick, guiding chosen ones to their truth.